Know that mismanaging stress can cause health issues? I don't think a lot of people know that. Have you ever experienced it? Let me tell y'all, I went through a phase where I was having trouble sleeping, right? Life was lifing and I was struggling, right? Depression had me in the chokehold. I couldn't sleep because when I laid my head down to sleep and things got quiet, I began to replay all of the goofy choices that I made. I would examine my life, look at all the things that were wrong, right? All the areas that there were lack, all the things that weren't amazing. And then I would trace them back to decisions that I made in the past. And I would literally beat myself up and I would toss and turn, wasn't getting any rest, still trying to function, still trying to be a husband, still trying to be a dad, still trying to do the best I could do, but I was a shell of myself, right? You know how you feel when you don't get enough rest. And so the missing sleep was a big issue, right? In addition to the missing sleep, I stopped taking care of myself. Um, I gained about 30 pounds. So I was looking, I wasn't looking like myself, I wasn't feeling like myself, and I was still trying to navigate life. And then here's the kicker. Then I developed these freaking migraine headaches. Never had migraines. Then all of a sudden, I reached a season where I was so stressed out. I was telling myself all these stories about doom and gloom and about how I'm never going to be enough and how where I am I'm stuck and how everything is my fault and how, no one's going to literally beating myself up constantly. On came the migraines and it got so bad. I used to be at work and I would have to step out, go to the car. I would go into an empty conference room and literally, have to sit in there with the light out and drink some water and just kind of woosah and relax because the light and the sound and all the things were really, I mean, my head was throbbing. I mean, it was bad. One day I was driving. I remember I had to pull over because it was just so bad. Now, mind you, that came out of nowhere. It came out of somewhere. It came out of here. It came out of a problem I created due to my mismanagement of stress, right? And let me tell you, it gets worse than that. I remember a buddy of mine. He called me to pick him up from the bus station. Cool. I go down to the bus station, and he sounded a little weird on the phone. His voice was a little choppy. So I'm like, "Are you good?" He sounded kind of mush mouthish. I'm like, don't sound too good. So I pick him up, and this joker, his face is twisted. Now, mind you, at the time he might have been 39, 40, and face is twisted. I'm like, oh, what the heck is going on? We go to, like, we need to go to the hospital. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. No, I just got to take my blood pressure medicine. Blood pressure? Wait. So we go to Walgreens and they have the little machine. You sit there, put your arm into it, you know what I mean? Whatever. And the thing squeezes and it reads your blood pressure. He did that. And whatever let's say it was color coded, the top get him to the hospital now, it was red. And his speech started slurring more. And I mean, it was red. And now I'm like, oh my God, come on, let's go. And the thing said, get him, seek medical attention immediately. Get him to the hospital. This joker done had a stroke. They and come to find out, his blood pressure was off the charts. Then what did we find out? Found out that he wasn't sleeping. He was working doubles every day for this extended period of time, right? Stressed out financially, stressed out about some things going on in his relationship, stressed out about some decisions that he made that he was paying prices for. And it led to a freaking stroke. Now, thank God I never went that far, but I went far enough. So, why share all those things, right? Because you have the power, right, to make or break you. You have the power in your mind to make yourself sick and or to heal yourself, right? So on the other side of those things, right? And oh man, I could tell you some more things are coming to mind right now. But on the other side of those things for me personally, I discovered that, this is me doing this. I'm telling myself a story and multiple stories, right, about how bad things are, and it's multiplying or over exaggerating how bad things are, and I'm being consumed by that, right? I was telling myself these stories while and I was there was no hope for a better tomorrow because of what I kept telling myself about yesterday and because of what the pictures I kept painting about what was possible for tomorrow. And I discovered that, oh, wait a minute. Okay, there's another way, right? I can make some changes here. And I've been working on that since. I mean, we're talking about, a decade plus at this point, and it's still challenging every day, right? It's still an uphill battle. It's still a fight. It's still a constant climb. So I want you to be clear that how you handle stress, how you manage your life, and the story you tell yourself, about your experiences, about all of the things that are present or not present in your life is going to determine everything from your mental and emotional health to your physical health to your relationships to your career, everything. You hold the power to make yourself sick, right? But you also hold the power to make yourself well. I hope that's making sense.